I'm Jeremy Beerley. I work for Roundarch. We do user experience, strategy, and technology. We're based in Chicago, but we have offices in New York, Boston, and we just opened a satellite office in Denver. These are some of the kinds of clients that we work for. We do lots of work both with Fortune 500 companies, but I'm here to talk about one of a project that's kind of near and dear to my heart, which is the iPhone app for the rock band Wilco. So these are some of the technologies that we work with. We do a lot of Java and Flash and Flex work, as well as work in mobile, specifically around the iPhone and iPad. So we get a lot of interesting emails back and forth between Apple fans and Adobe fans, especially lately. So why build a mobile app for Wilco? Basically, the webmaster for WilcoWorld.net contacted Roundarch, and we started talking about some interesting things. Wilco's a band that's been on the forefront of technology kind of since their inception. And in 2003, they won a Wired Rave Award for streaming their album Yankee Hotel Foxtrot. I don't know if anyone is familiar with the album. I would assume, being from Chicago, that you guys have probably heard the story. Before the album was released, they provided QuickTime streams for the entire album, and so they've always been kind of fans of technology and fans of Apple technology as well as others. So, killer content. That was the thing that made us excited about the idea of working with a band like this. They basically opened the candy store and said, you guys can build sort of whatever you want in terms of, we have this wealth of data on the web, and let's see what we can do in terms of creating something mobile. So some of the interesting things we decided to do, again, they had all of this data that was already there at WilcoWorld.net, so we decided to kind of leverage it in interesting ways. The other thing, just back to the whole killer content, Wilco's the first major band that I can think of that provided full-length streams of every track from every studio album that they've recorded on a free app, because it kind of goes in spirit with the band. Again, they really made a name for themselves, providing their fans with a great way to access their music. So one of the things that I did was I looked at all of the WilcoWorld.net content, and I thought, okay, the news section, I can use the WilcoWorld.net RSS feed. We don't have to grab it from anywhere else. The show section, I created a RESTful service to talk to the show's database. The records will have HTTP streams, so again, all the data for the application is in the cloud. So the store, again, it's just a UI web view to their online store. Photos, we basically learned a lot from the Flickr API. So we created a web stream photos that looked and acted very similar. Solid Sound, which is another new section to the application, which actually just went, the version 2.0 just went live to the App Store on Apple about 2 hours ago. So my timing is really working out well today. So what I'm going to do really quickly is demonstrate the road case version of the app, and just kind of give you guys a taste for the way that the app works. So okay, let me pull this up. And again, afterwards, I'll have this up so you guys can see it on an iPad and some other devices. So I'm going to go into road case. Like I said, the road case section is probably my favorite in that it's where the most content that we have is available. So for example, Wilco performed a show in April, and they're providing 128K streams if you're connected over Wi-Fi, and 48K streams if you're connected over Edge or 3G. of every song from the concert, or from that given concert. We're talking about 38 songs, free. They've got like 5 hours of streaming concert data, in addition to the data that we have for all the different shows. So what I'm going to do next is show you guys just a quick video to give you an idea of what the application works like. So here, I'll just play the Monday video. And this is another RSS reader similar to the news section. So all of this is available to you on your phone, both via 3G and Wi-Fi. So really a lot of fun in terms of being able to work with this kind of content. You know, you don't get to do this every day, I don't think. So that, in a nutshell, is the Wilco app. But because I only have 10 minutes, I'm not going to play the whole song. So you guys can kind of get an idea of what the app is like. So, and finally, if you guys have any questions, I've got, I think, 3 minutes left. Yes?
Do they sell any content, or do they just give it all away?
Give it all away. The way that Wilco works, it's concerts. Really, all the content is to help drive people to want to go to shows. So the idea, yes?
What's the technology used to stream the music?
The music, they're all HTTP streams. We're using AudioQ, which is a low-level API inside the Apple iOS or iPhone OS. So that's how we're doing it. Yes?
When did you launch?
May of 2009.
What's engagement been like so far?
We've had probably 200,000, 300,000 downloads. We were I think we peaked number 5 in the App Store under music, which was pretty exciting because it was right around the same time that the 9 Inch Nails iPhone app came out, and Trent Reznor was, talking a lot about the fact that they were first rejected because of objectionable content. So it also gave them a lot of kind of a leg up in terms of where they were at. But yes, and we've kind of had a steady stream. It's got 4 stars for a free app in the iTunes store. That's one of the things I'm probably proudest of, because free apps in the iTunes store are notoriously badly rated. So I think I've got about 2 more minutes. Yes?
Is there any content available for people on an iPod Touch that don't have a Wi-Fi connection?
Yes, actually, that's one of the new things that I just did with version 2.0. I've added some of the content is now built into the application bundle, and other pieces that, again, because we're so reliant on the cloud, I give kind of nice, hey man, you need to connect to a Wi-Fi messages that are in context with the band. So yes and no. Yes?
Is there plans to bring it to other platforms?
Yes, as a matter of fact, that is a great question, because we currently are working on an Android port of the app. I was going to have a colleague here today to demo the Android version of the app, which looks almost, it looks very similar to the iPhone version of the app. And that should be out probably within the next month and a half. And then we have, like, I do Silverlight development as well, so that's probably our next conversation in terms of where we're going to be going next. So, okay, great. Well, thank you guys. I really appreciate the opportunity to talk about something I really enjoy doing. So, thanks.